I love this acting lark, to be honest. I love it. I love being able to play other people, being able to play footballers, like in United. So I get to sort of fulfill every childhood dream of mine and not have to focus on one. So it's kind of a real treat, to be honest. My agent sort of called me up and said, "You have an audition for Pirates of the Caribbean," and I was like, "Yeah, okay." Like, for example, my audition process for Thor was, "Okay, you have to be 6 foot." And I said, "Well, I'm 5'11", so I'm not going to get the part." Like, why am I here? But similarly, for Pirates of the Caribbean, I never, ever once imagined that I'd get the part. Never, like, not in a million years. From the director saying, "Congratulations, you're my Philip," and I'm pretty sure I screamed quite loudly. And the first thing he said was, "It's okay, I'm new to this as well. Just call your mum and go and celebrate this evening." So I did just that, basically. On set, there was probably the day that I shot with Johnny. It was a scene that just me and him were sort of involved in, and we were both sitting on the side of a river. Unbeknownst to both of us, there was a big hole under his feet, basically. So as he tried to stand up to ask for a drink of water or something, he just, like proper dunked down, which was funny at the time, but I suppose you had to be there somewhat. But, as cool as cucumber, he just sort of stood up and said, "There's a hole here." I don't know how he is the coolest man alive, I think. Jesus, I wish I was him. As much as you hear that all the time, make sure you remain who you are and true to yourself. I don't think it really rings true until someone like Johnny Depp says that to you. My parents were there at the time, and my dad. I remember my dad just looking at me and winking. Me going, "Oh, Jesus." Yeah, it's the Prince Charming part, but yeah, he basically, him and Snow White in the story that we're telling, they were sort of childhood sweethearts, and then when the evil queen sort of strikes, they get ripped apart. So he's a bit of a badass. He likes a good fight. It was an amazing opportunity for me to kind of show that I can do more. I suppose I can do action, I suppose. Because Pirates, as much as it was kind of an family action film, there wasn't much action for me. I was the guy that got beaten up a lot, but never actually got to kick ass. So it's nice to be on the other end of it, really. Things are looking good, hopefully, and all I can do is pray to God, not that I'm religious, but like pray to somebody, Steven Spielberg, that he gives me a job.